If you interview with a company and they extend you an offer and you turn them down, will they blacklist you forever? It's actually a pretty good question. I've been in recruitment for 15 years and the answer might surprise you. Let's go. So the reason I'm making this video is this person here commented and she had this question. If you turn them down, are they going to put notes in the ATS, applicant tracking system, basically saying never hire this person? It's a great question. The reality is corporate recruiters do put notes on candidates' files and applicant tracking system. So when you apply to a company like a big corporation or any company of significant size where they actually need an applicant tracking system to keep track of all the applicants coming in, there is different areas where you can leave notes on candidates and you can leave a variety of notes. So if you do interview with a company and you turn down their offer, it is likely that they write a note in there. But the question she asked isn't will they leave a note, it's will you get blacklisted? Will they basically say, this person turned us down, let's never, ever, ever hire them? And the answer to that question is yes and no. And what I mean by that is it basically depends on how you do it, right? There is a good way and a bad way to break up with a company, right? So if you're going through an interview process and you get to the point where they extend you an offer and you say, hey, yes, I can't wait to start, you sign it, you correspond with them, your first day, comes on the calendar and you don't show up. You just absolutely ghost them. You don't show up on your first day. They reach out to you. You do not respond with them. Yes, absolutely. They will put a note in the applicant tracking system saying, never hire this person. They accepted our offer and they did not show up. However, if you accept an offer verbally, you don't sign anything, and then you go back to the recruiter and you politely explain to them, look, something has come up. I'm just going to have to stay with my current company, extenuating circumstances, blah, blah, blah. Not necessarily. In that case, they'll probably put a note in there, we extended an offer, they accepted it, but they end up turning it down because of blank. But they won't blacklist you forever. There won't be like a little red flag on your little icon in applicant tracking system that keeps you from ever getting that job. There's like a list of good reasons why someone might turn down a job after they accept it. Maybe they have a counteroffer from their current company, which I wouldn't recommend accepting, by the way, but maybe that's one of the reasons, and it's just their dream job, right? Maybe someone in their family has gotten sick and they don't want to switch insurances. Maybe it was a move where you would have to relocate and you determined that it wasn't the right move for your family to relocate at that time. There's like a handful of very reasonable reasons, and this actually happens every single day. And the reality is, us recruiters, we get it. We understand. And at the end of the day, it's your career. It's not my career. It's yours. So if you determine you do not want to move and take that job, that is your decision. Now, don't click off yet, because there's actually a handful of other reasons we put notes in on your candidate profile, and you probably want to know what those are. Hey, by the way, if you're finding value in this video, do me a favor, hit that like button. It's free, it tells YouTube I don't suck, and it motivates me to make more videos like this, and it really helps the channel and helps me. And if you're already willing to do that, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. That way you never miss one of my 3 free weekly videos, all designed to help you nail your next interview and land your dream job. Okay, so now you're wondering, what are the other reasons that someone might put a note in on my candidate file at a company? Well, there's a few. If you have just like an absolutely horrendous interview and you're unprepared, you're rude, whatever, and they decide, hey, we just shouldn't move forward with this candidate at any point, that's a problem. If you were applying to like every role at the company, I've seen this a ton. Someone will come in and they'll apply to like 30 different roles. That's a big red flag from a hiring manager's perspective. So they will actually put a note in there. This person is applying to everything. We're a bit concerned about, their why. Why are they looking at every role? When you're focused on every role, it makes them think that you're not focused on any role. Because if you were focused on one role in particular, or one profession, or one type of like career progression or whatever, you would pick that one role. You wouldn't apply to 30. That's another reason they put that in there. There's also good reasons why they put that in there too. For example, when I was a corporate recruiter, and we had a really great candidate and I really liked them and they finished in second place, I would often write in there, this was a really great candidate. We extended an offer to another candidate, but I would not hesitate to hire this person in the future. They were a great candidate. That information gets left in there too, so that sword kind of cuts both ways. My last piece of advice here is just think long term. At the end of the day, recruiters do have the ability to put notes in there, and those notes could be good or they can be bad. But if you handle yourself in a respectful manner and you're courteous and you're communicative and you let people know what's going on, you don't wait to the last minute, you don't not say anything, the notes that are in the applicant tracking system will largely be positive. Now, something that's not so positive is when you're in the interview process and the hiring manager tries to trick you. They ask you a question that is literally a trap question. That annoys me, so I made a whole video about it. This video here talks a little bit about why hiring managers try to trick their candidates. I know you're curious, go watch it.